Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with another episode of my Enigmatica to Expert Mode extended playthrough. And hey, Pete, that's what boggies are good for. Repeat. Why not? It's never going to produce enough peat to power the industrial apiary it's in, unfortunately, but it's a decent byproduct that we're going to need every once in a while, so why not? But today we're going to be setting up the new workshop, so say goodbye to this mess. All right, so yeah, been doing some work down here. Got myself a big stone box. This is going to be the factory, at least the start of it. This should give me enough room to do things in here. And for right now, it's just access, via elevator because it's Y level 21. So that leaves me plenty of room to take care of stuff underneath if I need to, wiring, cabling, all that fun stuff. Plenty of room above if I need it for any reason. It's like, what, 40 blocks? Yeah, 42 blocks. So we got plenty of space above us as well. And first thing on the agenda, though, is to make this thing stop being just a big stone box. All right, time for another update. I've got powered lanterns in here, so I don't have to worry about mob spawns. And I've got one of the free energy coils, the numbered ones, on top of this capacitor over here. And it is enough to run, it's actually more than enough. It's currently charging still. To run 4 of these lanterns, which this is all I need to keep this area done. These things do a 16 block radius, they prevent spawns. This room is actually 35 blocks wide, I think, actually. So we may have issues along the edges, but I haven't seen anything yet. So I actually have my manual on me. I do. Okay. All right, and engineered lighting. Here we go. It's going to show me the crafting recipe, so I was looking for the recipe for the lantern. First ever invented uses electric power to run them, connect them directly to the power grid using wires. Power to be transferred through them. They basically act as a low voltage relay, right? Link them in a row, use an engineer's hammer to flip them upside down. Oh, sorry, 32 block radius. So actually, I only really need 2 of these lanterns in here then. This is 35 by 45 in here. Got gas concrete, slag brick, treated wood, and aluminum sheet metal. Got a lot of aluminum, and I haven't really needed it a whole lot yet, so figured why not? Get some decorative blocks. I'll probably regret it later, but later on I'll be getting a lot more ores coming in anyway. Lighting is going to be a little bit of an issue in here because it's not like I can just throw some skylights in. I mean, I could, but we're a little deep for that. It would be a pain to dig them all the way down here. You guys keep spawning like crazy in here now, though. Go away. One. All right, there it is. Nope, hey. Nope. Go away. But I feel like I should be able to get quite a few machines in here without too many issues. I mean, we've got a lot of room to play with here. And so now the fun job begins of... whatever, I'll remove them later. Here. And... hello, spider. I don't know where you're at, but okay. I need to start bagging up all these things and taking them downstairs. So let me grab you. We are going to set you to gather everything. I can do like that. Actually, here, let me trash can the stone. My null is full of stone, so it only holds 3,200 stone before it starts deleting, so I just haven't been worrying about it. The reason I did that was put this here. Hey, look. Good. Empower, or atomic reconstructor. Empower is over in the corner. And we've got stuff in here. Do that. Nice. Salt can come with us. I can come over here. I can drop this stuff off. My crates are full, so we're having some slight issues there. This box is here for B stuff. And do that and that. And pick these up at least. These things always break slow no matter what you hit them with. That's right, it's going in my bag. It's fine. Statue. That is another input into the storage system, which is going to be moved here soon. So at least the bulk storage part is. But one of the things I wanted to get first is this thing, because it is a bit to set up. So there we go. We have this wonderful squeezer here. It can go as well. Excavation for the win. We have our melting crucible, which I haven't used besides that little bit on camera a while ago. I mean, already we've got a lot more room in here. I can pop you. Don't know if I'm actually going to be using that or not. Because I've been using my seared furnace very little, and that is the main consumer of creosote. So I haven't really been making coal coke. I do have a stockpile of coal coke, though. My other vat, I can get my ender crafter down there. Now that I have a bunch of ender pearls, I can actually enlarge the ender crafter. The ender alternators is what they're called, I think, right? What are you guys doing over here? 4 stacks, I mean, not bad. This stuff is going to stay here for now, although this is probably completely full. Oh, nice. We could pick up all 9 stacks. Sweet. Yeah, I've got stuff in here I've completely forgotten about. Have I eaten you yet? I have not. Which means I probably haven't eaten a rat sandwich. Okay. Go see if I have bread downstairs, right? I mean, already there's quite a bit of room downstairs. You can just kind of feel it. Or upstairs. You can just feel it. Oh, hey, look. Nice. I should make a keeper for this and be able to just transport it downstairs as one piece. Because there's a lot of stuff in here that I got to do something with, right? Yeah. Something. The drawers are staying put. I am not moving the drawers. Once I get the wiring and everything hooked together, then everything will be fine. I can probably pick you up as well. So I just slap that down just to... dark bows. Yeah, this happened off camera. I had looted a Quick Draw 6 book from Thalmic Tinkerer and tried putting it onto a dark bow. Yeah. It crashed the game every time I tried drawing it. Hey, Bob. Don't do that. Do not put more than... quick draw is a thing, right? Thank you. Yeah, quick draw. Quick draw 2. This actually went up to the... yeah, it was quick draw 6. I have no idea, like, what it takes to do that. Well, maybe. Nope. It has no recipe according to JEI. Yeah. No, every time I would draw the bow and it was like a quarter-second draw, which is great. As soon as the bowstring is all the way back, boom, crash to desktop. Well, it's not really a crash to desktop. The first time it would happen, it would bring up the error screen, you know, these mods are causing the issue. And if you did it again after that, you get back in the game and then did it again, then it would just, the game would just hang. So, I don't know if I need those quite yet. This stuff's going to be staying put for now. It'll eventually get absorbed into the warehouses I have downstairs. Or I'm going to put downstairs. I hear a zombie. Where the hell's a zombie at? He sounded fairly close. Yeah. He's probably outside the upper wall up there. But yeah, I'm gonna have to move all my IC2 machines and all that stuff, right? We've got not much room left in this bag, but I can grab this stuff at least. An inner tank I have not used yet. Alloy furnace, probably don't need that. I can use the arc furnace for everything. And our electrodes are at 97.69%. So we're good, right? Probably set up a different system for making interpearls, but right now this will work. Yeah, I got work ahead of me, right? Because they're all against the walls now, but there's a lot of machines left here to grab. So, yeah. All right, so arc furnace. I've got 4 metal presses set up now, a crusher, and I got a mixer. This is for making concrete, among other things, but this one will be for concrete. Because I'm going to need probably a good amount of it. I need a steady supply anyway, so. All right, and that was the wrong key, and I had to figure out, like, what did I hit? I got a Spectre Energy Injector over here. I've got 7 thermoelectrics with uranium and ice. I should have actually probably turned this into, like, packed ice. Oh, you can turn to packed ice with cryothium dust, okay. How else can I make you? Dragon ice 2x2 equals packed ice, okay. Ice essence, all right. Ice, fill it with gel cryothium and it turns into packed, okay. Can centrifuge Snow Queen spawners to get a whole bunch of stuff. How do I make you? Oh, look at that. Galactic potato. 43 million potatoes. I have a feeling I'm going to need a lot of potatoes. All right. Gelocrathium, glacial precipitator. We can actually just make it. Ice becomes packed ice around a pure daisy. Machine output from the froster. 2-to-1 in a compressor from IC2. Okay. If I do packed ice or if I do blue ice, what was that? Frosty Souls. Oh, okay, for Construct's Armory. Got it. Then 2-to-1 in a compactor or compressor again. Okay. So 4 ice will become 1 hardened ice. Okay. But it can turn into ice balls. Is like blue ice not a thing then? In this version? No, it's not. Okay. So packed ice would be a better cooling method. So go get some more ice. There's my null. Nope, not that. Sword, the null. There we go. That would make these produce more power. I mean, they've already produced 1 million. So, not terribly concerned about it. That is constant passive power I never have to worry about. Just like the water wheels and the windmill. Wind wheel. Yeah. That was weird. Why am I getting a blindness effect? There's a certain monster from Quark, I think. But I thought it only gave you blindness if it hit you. Yeah, it's the, like, deep down underground skeleton enemy. Why was I getting blindness just by standing here? That was odd. I have no idea. I've been using these wonderful little inset lights here to light up everything. I should probably get some of these guys in, like, say, maybe there. No, not how I wanted you to pace. I didn't want to break that block either. Great, now I have to go fish it out of my bag. You. It's weird how it faced that one direction, the wrong direction. There it goes. Okay. And it's pretty much invisible, so, but it lights up the area. Works better than torches. Kind of works like glowstone. Might also go through and do something like that. Or quite reach you from here. But yeah, here we go. Thank you for going into my inventory. I can turn them back into regular inset lights. which is just like a dot light we put in any blank surface, which I'm probably going to do some around the ceiling here, right? Just to get rid of the shadows. I want it well lit in here because it looks better. I mean, it looks like crap whenever there's shadows and stuff everywhere. So I wanted a good even light level throughout. These are helping, but it needs more help. So I got these machines done, and this one doesn't really matter because it doesn't have a solid output. Solid output goes onto a dropping conveyor belt, kicks it down onto this conveyor belt, which is heading down this way here, and right now it stops here. It will go into an inventory that will then get picked up by conduit probably and shoved into my storage system. Or it might just go into an ender chest. Depends. Thing is, I don't want too many things running through ender chests at once. You are going to be slightly problematic. I don't have any more dropping conveyors. That should be fine, though. It'll be fine too. Okay. There we go. And we are going to do like that. Make sure this is facing that way. And then for here, just because I'm pretty sure it would still work with a covered conveyor, but if nothing else, I am saving steel scaffolding by using regular, not you, need a dropping conveyor, but regular conveyors where you can't see them. So leave just a little bit of resources. All right. That's right. I don't have any more made up. It just, give me iron. Give me iron. Thank you. That plus that. All right. I've been coasting on a bunch of dropping conveyors I made a while ago. Oh, that's right. You have to do it in a 3x3. That's what the quirk is about these. I'll make sure you face that way. There we go. This thing, I have got an item router up here. Here, let's, makes it pretty easy if you have step up. You can actually just climb this thing like a jungle gym. So I have an item router here. I haven't set any filters yet. Items are going to flow into the router. And it's going to separate if it goes into the left or the right. And these chutes here, well, dropping conveyor and these chutes will automatically insert into the inputs of this thing, which is underneath this, right? Here we go. Blue dots, input. Doesn't really matter which way you have these facing because they just drop items, vertically, straight down in. The reason for that is this is the left side, this is the right side. You do have to keep the items separate. So, yeah, that's what this is here for. And then I'll probably put some sort of inventory here that can push itself into the hopper, which will then, because the item routers will not automatically extract from an inventory. They will insert into an inventory, but they won't extract from one. So I'll probably put like a factory hopper or something here. It's weird how it keeps like lighting glitch on the electrodes. And then we'll separate it out. Output comes out here. If it comes in, or if it has it, slag will come out the backside and that'll wrap around and join the main line here. As it is, I haven't set up the blast furnace because I don't think I need it. And if I had a better use for creosote, I would probably set it up. I did not mean to sort that. Great, now everything's all screwed up. So I imagine this is the right one. I could run it through a compression dynamo and get 40,000 RF per bucket. I can run it through a combustion generator, which I could actually make right now. Okay, good. So it just requires an advanced machine casing. That's a lot easier to get my hands on. Right. So 1 bucket of water and creosote will produce roughly 480 microinfinities per tick. It doesn't really tell me how much power in general it's going to produce, though, like per bucket. It just gives me, microinfinities, aka forge energy, RF, redstone flux. Yeah, Crystal Flux from Actual Editions, all those, they're all the same, really. Or they're all comparable to each other, I should say. It doesn't really tell me how much total I'll get from a bucket, though. Then there's a fluid infuser rush I could use to make treated wood planks, which I should keep stockpile for this, but also I'm thinking power is not a horrible idea. But I'm not sure. This most likely is going to be better, especially if I get a good capacitor into there, because I've got some pretty decent ones that I've looted from around. Yeah. Some ancient capacitors can be found in the world can give even better results than shown here. Yep. A better capacitor gives higher output at a higher fuel cost. The model will give better output at the same fuel cost. Okay. But yeah, if we wanted to upgrade this to the enhanced, we need enhanced machine parts, which are going to be a ways away yet, and an enhanced machine chassis. This enhanced machine part, though, well, we can get it from Cyclops caves. I haven't found a Cyclops cave yet, but I have found two just wandering around. So, or we can pull up a machine structure from Vulpus Library, which is Advanced Rocketry's core mod, or an ME controller. Now, I'm not using the ME controller because just placing that would give me the 100 difficulty, which I probably will want to ratchet up later on anyway. This one doesn't have a difficulty bonus, or penalty, but it has elite plating, which needs crystal binder. And this, the last time I did this automation for this on camera, it was like an hour and 45 minutes split over 2 episodes. This is an assembly line all by itself. It's a lot of fun to set up, but it does take a while. But yeah, for metal presses, I need to get some sort of input back here. Probably going to need a batcher. Oh no, is the batcher not a thing in this version of Immersive? If it isn't, that's really unfortunate. Could have sworn it was in 112. I guess not. Yeah, I'm definitely not seeing it. In that case, because gears are annoying. Because this thing will only accept a full recipe at a time. Gear recipes require 4 of whatever input it is. We need some sort of hopper that can, well, the factory hopper should work for that, because it can insert more than one item at a time. So that'll work. But regular hoppers will work for the other ones because they just require one, ingot or whatever you're doing, whatever material you're pressing. The gear is the fun one, but a factory hopper should take care of that because we can turn up the insertion amount. And it just needs to insert at least 4 items at a time. And then that'll be fine. And not to mention if we have a large craft come through and, I need, like, say, it's happened before, but like 2,000 iron plates or whatever, that factory hopper will be a really good buffer to make sure that I don't have items spilling out into the world. That's always a pain. Crusher, there are a few custom recipes for this thing, I think. There's a lot of uses for it, and the crusher is actually pretty quick. And I believe it takes less power than the pulverizer in this version. So, or in this pack anyway. So yeah, definitely a good option, right? Yeah, coal coke into coal dust. We don't necessarily need the crusher, but it just feels right to use the crusher, right? But we can recycle wool and stuff like that if we want to, which, maybe. Go that route for string acquisition. Depends on how well the mob farm does, but I need to get a lot more power before I put cursed earth into that thing. And while I'm down here, the mob farm is not running at all. So, yeah, you get a 4 times return on coal, which is pretty good. Could go through the machines here. Well, that is dirty coal which we need native coal clusters, which alchemist stone or crucible for that. That's the Thaumcrafty stuff. The catalyzation chamber, I have no idea what that is, and it doesn't even, it's probably a multi-block, seeing as it doesn't have a recipe. Alchemist stone, I need a peck wand, okay. Which I can get by trading with a peck, I can get it by killing a peck, or we can infuse a gelid Enderium Omni Wrench with 80,000 LP. Yeah, I hope this thing... Unbreakable. Okay, I like that. Put infused ingots, mithrilium plate, mana dust. Okay, so eventually we can get an unbreakable one of these. Right. So please tell me you don't require power. You don't require V to run. Okay, so that's that set up. You know, honestly, this is taking me a really long time. I think I might just go ahead and call this an episode for now. Yeah, I probably should do that. I'm running out of time to record, and I'm already late with the episode. So, pick up next time. We will finish stocking out the factory a little bit. We're going to delve into a little more, like tech mods, maybe. I'm not sure. The excavator would be a good thing to get in, so I can start generating large amounts of ores that way. I think that would be a smart idea. And we can start getting huge stockpiles of different things, and then the crusher is going to have a good use as well. Because that thing should be able to process most of my ores. It's got a pretty good return rate on the bonuses. So, honestly, you can tell I just love immersive engineering, right? But thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And until the next one, signing out. Have fun.